got my overfenders here. Got some acetone. What that's for, I'm gonna go ahead and rub down the panel itself so there's no dirt, debris, grease that'll hinder the paint from actually adhering correctly. So I'm gonna put that on there and I'm gonna mask this off. I was like thinking of just spraying the red right on that because honestly, I mean, I'm gonna be painting the whole car at one point, but you know what, I was just like, F it. I'm just gonna put the filler primer and just cut it once or twice just to get a little bit of the waviness out of it. I mean, even looking at it without any paint at all, I mean, you can definitely see the waves in the actual panel, which if on paint, it's gonna even look worse. So I'm gonna do something to it to make it look a little bit better than just spraying on top. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that really quick. I'm just gonna time lapse most of this and do the head mount so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so part 2, we're going to go ahead and cut this down a couple times. And so I'm using like 320 grit right now with some water. So we're going to wet sand this down. You can kind of see the waves on there. Again, this isn't going to make it perfect, but it's going to make it a little bit better. So. Alright, so what I'm going to do first, I usually like to hit the hard to reach places, so usually the edges, and then the inner panels, of course like sides like this, so stuff that's going to make it hard to reach later on. Alright, so this is the first coat. So, try to get as even as I can. There we go, next coat here. Wish I had more space, but I don't. Alright, couple coats in. And this is what it's looking like. No gloss yet. I'll put the gloss on in a little bit here once it gets a little tacky.
Alright you guys, so as you can tell, I think the panels came out pretty nice. If anything, it's not, you know, show quality status, but it definitely gets the job done. I mean, it's a off-the-shelf rattle can paint job, so just to get the panels to match, this is technically a drift car. I do plan on painting the entire car at one point. It's just, I need to get my whole Sylvia front end worked out, just need a hood. So, you know, stay tuned for that.
It's Saturday, and I did some maintenance stuff on my car. I went ahead and changed the oil, because I didn't get a chance to do it. I didn't get a chance to do it before the last event, and it was actually pretty bad, even over the fill line. So again, whoever owned my car before, I don't know what they were doing. Probably the reason why I had a whole bunch of leaks all over my block. Anyways, the oil is done. I had my car jacked up, so I was thinking this would probably be the best time to install my my front sway bar and my front brace, since I have it all up in the air. So I'm gonna do that here really quick. It looks like the sun came out to play. Let's get this done. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna loosen all the loosened up for the sway bar here. I might have to jack it up from the cross member. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna loosen up the bolts that go to this here. Okay, so here's the stock sway bar and the aftermarket. So right off the bat, you'll notice how much thicker the diameter of the sway is compared to the stock one. And this is by the way, this is Tanabe or Tanabe or whatever you can't really see me. Tanabe. But I have strengthened tie rod ends for this as well. So let's go ahead and throw that in. Alright guys, so for the strut bar, or sorry, for my brace, I had to use a universal joint for my socket just so I can get it in there, but it's ready to go. I'm tightening it down right now. That's tight. So both this side and on this side, it's all done. So we got the strut bar all in place, everything's tightened down, and this is the final bolt. So if you look, in there is the bolt, and that's the final to get this all done. So my Sustec is in, my front sway is in, and the strengthened end links are in. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. One last look before I drop her down. Looks good. Sway looks good. I was gonna replace my front tension rods, but they're already aftermarket, so if those break, I'll have a backup pair that are also matching at Tanabe. But time to drop her. Got us
Buying a GTS.
GTS-T. Got a little treat here, a little unexpected treat. Looking at the Skyline, you guys. I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words right now.